This is a video about why I love beekeeping. Um, I'm over 50 years old, and when you get to my age, you kind of done what you've done for a long time. My thing was hunting, fishing, gardening, and business. I loved all those things and still do really like them a lot. But I was watching YouTube and I started seeing a lot of guys that say that I love this. I love beekeeping. And I thought, man, I can't say that I love this other stuff. I do love harvesting a big whitetail buck. Um, the rest of it is just, it's kind of played out. I've done it for so long. And I needed something new to learn, something to enthuse me, something to get me excited, something I love. And I love working with honeybees it's kind of a strange way, really. And I wanted to share this so that people that are considering it will understand. It's fun to watch them. It's fun to help guide them on their journey. It's fun to see what they do, because everyone is different, or at least quite a few of them are different. When you make moves, they make moves. When you screw up, they get hurt. When you do things right, you help them. It's fun. It's like playing a big game. And you also get to fool with making woodware and making equipment and experimenting, and it enthuses my mind. You know what I mean? It stretches my mind. It gives me something to think about. Idle mind is the devil's playground. And if I don't have something positive to think on, sometimes I think on negative things. And I don't want that. I want to be happy and positive and pleasant and enjoy my life. And, I'm now have more winters behind me than are in front of me. And I want to have fun. I want to enjoy my life. I've worked most of my life 60 to 75 hours a week, really 65 to 75. And, I'm still going to work quite a bit, but I don't necessarily want to work that much. The beekeeping can get to be a job in July when you have a bunch of hives. I'm on my way to between 100 and 200 hives. The reason I do that is I like my hobby to pay for itself, and I don't like my hobbies to take tons of money away from my family's money. Really, it's just getting ready to be me and Mary's money, because the last kid's getting ready to graduate and move in with her sister and be blessed and move on. Quit killing my groceries, except for on Sundays, I guess. And I like for my hobbies to pay for themselves. And one of my hobbies is business. I love business. And beekeeping is a business you can get into for, you know, $500. And you can get into it and build it from the way up. I like Bob Benny says, build your bees, buy your equipment. And what I've done is even more frugal. I've made a whole lot of my equipment. It's fun figuring out this stuff, and I just wanted to share it. If you're thinking that you may be interested in beekeeping, I advise you to buy 2 to 4 hives. And that way, when one poops out, say, wow, this one's got 9 framing bees and this one here has 2, and I bought them at the same time. That'll let you know one's sick or one's weak or they got a bad queen. And at first, the bees are kind of scary. Getting stung is kind of scary. But I bet I got stung this year 500 times. I almost always beekeep without gloves unless they're really mad. I have a limit every day of about 6 stings. If they get me more than 6, then I go and put my gloves on. Getting sting's weird. The first one's like this level, like ow. But then if they go pop, 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 the level of pain builds on itself and gets higher and higher. And when I get stung more than 6 times, I'm done with it. And just raise nice bees. Take your nicest bees every year. And as long as they make honey, only breed off of that one. And I've also learned all my really crazy mean hives were swarms that either me or a friend of mine caught. And because the bees that you buy have already been bred for niceness, because nobody that's in the bee business wants to sell mean bees, because nobody will come back to buy more. It is fun breeding. I also encourage you graft, make queens. This year I made 36 queens. Last year I made 25 queens. 2 years I made over 60 queens. And some people don't ever do that. I encourage you to do it. All you can do is kill some bees, and they're going to kill some of their own bees. They'll attack each other and they'll kill each other, and nature's mean. And I don't treat them like puppies. I treat them like farm animals. If they do not produce for me, they have to go. And if they do produce, I baby them, love on them, feed them extra, take care of them. and it's fun. And my overall look at this. I've been in it for a couple years, going into my third year. I'm up to 35 hives now. I was 48, but I shrunk them down 35, and nature shrunk some. It's fun. It's worth the investment. It's a good time, and I strongly advise you to give it a shot. It's fun, but you know, if you're going to do it for a couple years. And it's heavy, and you gotta. It does help to have some help lifting heavy boxes, or you can beekeeping ways that have little boxes. Put them in mediums, put them in nuke boxes. There's a lot of different ways. Um, get out and get you some bees. I'm in Southern Ohio. If you want to buy bees from me, I do sell bees. My bees that I sell are friendly, and they produce good honey. They're the ones that I'm selling are mostly carnelian stock, and probably had a crazy hair day in this. I'll give you a little look at the bees. This is November, and here on the left is my favorite hive. That's the one that I did all my breeding off of. They're all wound up right now. I mean, it got warm and they're all out making it happen. They're all getting after it. This one's a very, very productive hive, but it's a little grumpy. I'm not breeding off it. And this is one that I just moved from another place. I'm going to put this one on top of this one. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy my teaching. If you would subscribe, share it, turn your friends on to my site. I like to teach. This year I will be putting on a beekeeping 101 class, which is like basically, you know, getting started, getting your first nukes. I will be giving a deal with a nuke class and a free lesson. And it's November, so I got to go. The whitetail deer rut is going. Maybe say a little prayer, get a whopper. Be blessed. It's Phil Montgomery.